Hello everybody, and welcome to my first Let's Play, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Let me explain a few things. You don't start off on the tile screen. You go through some online settings, difficulty settings, opening cutscene, tutorial level, which you can go back to the tile screen after you start the tutorial level. You will see later in the video, except for me going through the tile screen again. I'm showing the tile screen because it's a nice start to the Let's Play with some good music. And we're not going to see the tile screen very often. Last thing, I'm 100%ing everything this game requires and showing things off that aren't required that I feel like is worth showing off. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Huh?
Crash Bandicoot called. He wants his insane song back. Alright, we are finally into the game. Okay, so before we go ahead and start running in, we do the pause screen. We are at the first part of the game, it's tutorial, with this point of arrival. There is a reason why we can't select this. It says the number of players can be changed right now. That's something that we can I'll explain later as we go on. I can return to the tile screen if I want to, but why would I want to do that? There is also, change the difficulty in here. I can go to Spring Breeze mode if I want to, but I'm doing this on wild mode, because this game isn't really that hard to me. But at the same time, it does have better rewards. There's also another reason why I'm going for this difficulty. It's time to go through the wild. Anyway, for the control settings, I am going to go for type B because I'm used to this set of items, and I'm taking off auto swallow because I'm used to manually swallowing in Kirby games. Anyway, let's go into the controls. So B is to jump, for me anyway, if you're not using type A. Y is to inhale, and the longer you inhale, the more powerful the suckage. The suckage. Yes, the more powerful the suckage, because Kirby's just a literal vacuum. Okay, you can guard and dodge. This will come in handy if you want to like dodge against certain enemies' attacks, but I'd recommend it's mostly moving around if it's just a bunch of projectiles. Maybe if you're fighting bosses, you want to do this more often. But like if it's just regular enemies, it really just depends. But I'm probably not going to use it that much. Anyway, you can also slide. If you click the L button and click the B button, you'll slide. You can fly in this game. Almost every Kirby game you do. In this game though, you cannot fly for very long. You will eventually descend instead of ascending to the heavens. I believe that's everything that I need to show off. I know usually in most games you have to hold the button all the way just for you to like get them enough jump height. But I think that's everything actually. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about here. Alright, so let's get running. Oh, right, one more thing. If you kick some of these objects, you will get coins, but I will try to avoid from doing that as that will waste more time. Since you get more better rewards as you play the game anyway. I mean, as you play through this hard difficulty mode. So, like, I won't be kicking a lot of objects, like, at all. And, of course, the game teaches you how to do this normally. I just thought it makes sense to go ahead and get it out the way so we can just do some progression is all. Some of those glowing spots, those things, of course, give you items that pop up. Oh, another thing. I didn't think to do this before. If you inhale, of course, you'll be able to blast it back out. But another thing, if you hold the Y button down, you'll be able to aim where Kirby will shoot. So, like, keep this in mind if you want to aim in specific parts while attacking. Okay, done. Give me my money. And there's nothing on this bridge. I just wanted to do that. I do like exploring a lot. It's something that I like to do. Now, of course, we always gotta look for all these little good goodies. Oh, it's a wolf! Inhale, blast them out. Ooh, double cherries. Delicious. Alright, we're gonna start running. Oh, and you'll see that on the bottom left every time. That means you'll have a save point if you... So, like, if you die in the game, you'll end up, like, respawning back at that point where you were at. Oh, I always love this so much right here. This is so good. That beautiful background, that tall building, all this greenery. It's so beautiful, man. Okay. Before we run through all this greenery, there's something I need to do. And I'm going to go ahead and run all the way back, and I'll see you back there. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, the reason why I came back here is because you need sword to cut this grass. You won't be able to cut anything normally without the sword. And you get this big blue coin. And look at that big hunk of meat. Give me that. Delicious. I love it. Okay, so yeah, in this game you're able to cut grass with the sword, and I'm gonna show off how sword works in a moment in terms of its like how it attacks and stuff. Okay, we'll see you back at that one spot. Okay, back. So now I'm gonna show off how the sword ability works. All right, let me cut this grass. Okay, guys, we're back. So I'm gonna show off how sword works. So you do one attack like this. You tap once, if this does one slash. Okay, technically you can tap twice and you can still do it. I thought usually you would have to like multi-tap it. I've always done that I think that you've always done that in the other Kirby games. That's what I'm thinking of. So like you can just tap just like that and you'll be just fine. So you can just really just tap the button. I'm so used to tapping it multiple times. Okay, but anyway, you can jump in midair like this. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. Do that. And then there's one other move you can do, which I actually didn't know until I started actually doing like practice before I started actually officially recording. You can do this. I did not know that. So you can click the same button, L, B, and then click B again. L, B, and B again. This is actually pretty useful, and it makes it a lot faster to traverse since Kirby doesn't run very fast. I find it very funny that it's like that. I don't know, I find it very funny. But there's no other moves that I am aware of, at least for right now anyway. One last thing I think I should mention is in most Kirby games, usually when you go into the pause menu, you're able to see all Kirby's moves, or at least not like in a visual way, but you would be able to see the names for it, and you would be able to know what buttons to press for it. In this game, it is nowhere to be seen, at least not in the pause screen, but we'll see that later. Let's go ahead and actually get going. Oh look, I wanted to smack trash cans. So it's time to do a whole bunch of property damage. Because, you know, why not? Property damage is Kirby's thing. Destroy everything in sight. It's gotta learn how to fly. The game teaches you how to fly here. Even though it's technically saying it's a hover, but... I mean, technically Kirby's still flying by putting air in his mouth. Oh yeah, that does remind me. You can click the A button and hold it down. But actually, you can click the minus button, it will automatically drop. And of course, you click the L or R button since I don't have auto swaddle. Auto swaddle? Swallow on. But yeah, I just wanted to show that too. Okay, now we're gonna grab a new ability, which is bombs. And Kirby with a party hat. Kirby just bringing bombs to the party, people. Do not bring Kirby to parties or he'll bring bombs to you. Do not do that. I warn you now. It's always got to bring out those big booms. Yeah, good job for throwing in one spot. You didn't need to throw it in. But I actually really do like bomb. Bomb is actually pretty simple. You can just throw a bomb like this. Or you can just dash throwing the bomb. There's really nothing else Kirby can really do with the bomb. It's just throw, dash, that's it. You can throw it while being stable, or you can throw while being mobile. Really simple ability. Nothing really much to show off with this. Ooh, carrot. I can see everything. And of course, there's nothing under this bridge, but is this even a bridge? Now I think about it. No, there's nothing under the bridge. It's really weird because it looks like you can go under there, but you can't. Okay, one last thing I want to show off is you can actually throw these bombs. You can throw 6 bombs at a time on screen. Yeah, eventually each one will explode. So I just wanted to show that too. Okay, let's go inside. Oh my gosh, Kirby just mouthful an entire car. I am speed. Anyway, yes, Kirby is literally a car, bro. He's a car. Not only was he a wheel, now he's a literal car. Also, there's really nothing special behind this one. Like, nothing too complicated is what I mean when you're just driving. All you do is just move, hold the Y button for turbo, and that's it. That's literally all you do. Man, it just looks so funny. It looks like Kirby just put a party hat on top of the thing. Anyway, let's burn through everything. I mean, okay, technically we're crushing everything and just running over everything, but you get my point. Bam! Kirby looks so mad. He's like, ah, you hit me in that wall. I took that personally. How dare you hit me through that wall, player? I don't know. Kirby, does Kirby even know he's being controlled, or is he just doing this on his own? That'd be kind of funny if Kirby just knew he was actually being controlled and he's just looking at the player being like, how dare you make me go through a wall that actually hurt? Or, nah, he's just probably being serious. I'm probably just thinking too hard about it. I wasn't actually being serious about him just absolutely knowing that someone actually is controlling him in game. That would be kind of funny if that did happen though. But it is really crazy to me how Kirby can literally just fold himself or stretch his entire mouth over objects like this. That's what I think is just insane. Like, oh my god. The first time I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness. This is so weird, but I love it at the same time. Also, I can imagine as Kirby is like eating on these things, well, putting his mouth over these objects, he probably just like tastes them without even trying to. He just goes like, ah, the lovely taste of a car. I can imagine this car tastes very stale because it's so dirty. Also, I don't like the music. Ugh, get rid of this radio. I don't want this radio playing. I don't want it to play. Okay. All right, it's time. Let's oh, what? I can't jump up there? You're kidding me. I can't run over whoever is taking my Waddle Dees. Ah, fine. I didn't like the way I just tasted anyway. Ugh. Nasty. Alright, so yeah, sometimes that will happen with some of the mouthful stuff. You will have to drop some of them just to progress. I wonder who messed up this road. Maybe those little beast guys? There's nothing around here. We just need to make progression from this point on. Oh no, there's this random creature that's got trapped in the cage. I mean, it's not like we need to save our little Waddle Dee characters or anything. I always find it funny though how they're like, what, we should kidnap the Waddle Dees. It's not like they belong somewhere else or anything. Also, yeah, we have to save this little character. It's not like we know this character or anything. Yeah, totally. Okay, well. This gives me an excuse to beat up more enemies. Surprise! Take this! Hiya! Explosion! 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 Easy. That was nothing. This is just an everyday Tuesday for Kirby at this point. Now, let that character go. You saved me. Thank you. But what about those other guys? The Waddle Dees? They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to. I'll help you. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great. So your name is Kirby. Yep, that's the name you should know. I'm the star of the show. I'm more than you think. I got maximum pink. I am the one, and I am the moment. I'm Elfilin. Nice to meet you. Alright, so nothing else for us to do here but to jump on the warp star. Or we can just get interrupted. Hey Kirby. Co-op with 2 players. Select play co-op from the pause menu to have P2, or just player 2. Control bandana Waddle Dee. Work together by playing together. That's pretty self-explanatory. You know, play together, work together. Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex over Planet Popstar too. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready. And yes, the Bandana D guy. One of the most important Kirby characters. Bana D. If you want a second player to join you, just call me anytime through the pause menu. I'll rush over. Yeah, sadly, you won't be joining us in our adventure. Maybe it's some other timeline. Okay, this is gonna be it for this part. I think this is a nice stopping point, as that was the end of the first stage for the point of the arrival area. I don't think you can go back at all, can you? Well, no, you can't. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. I don't think anything changes in the pause menu. Okay, well, now we have 1% in the game now. 1% exactly. Gotta love that. 1% exactly, showing that you made progress. And now we had these little Waddle Dee guys on screen, which will be important later. And yes, this place is called Waddle Dee Town. Yeah, what a creative name. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I just have to get on some parts of this game. Anyway, that's all for this video for right now. I will see you all in the next part, and until then, bye bye.